Hi, it's me, Tera, with Daily Devotional for August 30th, 2014. Today is entitled, Wonderful Things. The message of Aguar, son of Jacob, an oracle. I am weary, O God. I am weary and worn out, O God. I am too ignorant to be human, and I lack common sense. I have not mastered human wisdom, nor do I know the Holy One. Who but God goes up to heaven and comes back down? Who holds the wind in his fist? Who wraps up the oceans in his cloak? Who has created the whole wide world? What is his name and his son's name? Tell me if you know. God and Jesus. Every word of God proves true. He defends all who come to him for protection. Do not add to his words, or he may rebuke you, and you will be found a liar. O God, I beg two favors from you, and before I die. First, help me never to tell a lie. Second, give me neither poverty nor riches. Give me just enough to satisfy my needs. For if I grow rich, I may deny you and say, Who is the Lord? And if I am too poor, I may still and thus insult God's holy name. Never slander a person to his employer. If you do, the person will curse you, and you will pay for it. Some people curse their father and do not thank their mother. They feel pure, but they are filthy and unwashed. They are proud beyond description and disdainful. They devour the poor with teeth as sharp as swords or knives. They destroy the needy from the face of the earth. The leech has two suckers that cry out, More, more. There are three other things, no four, that are never satisfied. The grave, the barren womb, the thirsty desert, the blazing fire. The eye that mocks the father and despises the mother will be plucked out by ravens of the valley and eaten by vultures. There are three things that amaze me, no four things I do not understand. How an eagle glides through the sky, how a snake slithers on a rock, how a ship navigates the ocean, how a man loves a woman. Equally amazing is how an adulterous woman can satisfy her sexual appetite, shrug her shoulders, and then say, What's wrong with that? There are three things that make the earth tremble, no four it cannot endure. A slave who becomes a king, an overbearing fool who prospers, a bitter woman who finally gets a husband, a servant girl who supplants her mistress. There are four things on the earth that are small but unusually wise. Ants. They are strong, but they store up food. They are not strong, but they store up food for the winter. Rock badgers. They aren't powerful, but they make their homes among the rocky cliffs. Locusts. They have no king, but they march like an army in ranks. Lizards. They are easy to catch, but they are found even in kings' palaces. There are three stately monarchs on the earth, no four. The lion, king of animals, who won't turn aside for anything. The strutting rooster. Yeah, we've seen a couple of them in our lives. The male goat, and a king as he leads his army. If you have been a fool by being proud or plotting evil, don't brag about it. Cover your mouth with your hand in shame. As the beating of cream yields butter, and a blow to the nose causes bleeding, so anger causes quarrels. Out of our Recovery Bible, it says, for verse 5, chapter 30 of Proverbs, the words of God, including these principles in Proverbs, are true and offer protection to those who live by them. Living by God's truth demands that we honestly admit our need for God's wisdom and that we seek to live by it. That will not be easy, and it may not be popular. But walking in God's light will place us under God's protection and care, and a necessity for a successful recovery. Out of verses 11 and 12 of Proverbs 30, it is easy to blame others for our problems. Than it is to admit them. Many of our problems do have roots in the failures of others. Our parents may have failed to love and discipline us as they should have, but these problems have been compounded by bad decisions that we have made. Our sufferings are usually caused by a combination of factors, including the sins of others and our own sin. We cannot change the failures of others. We cannot blame our mother or our father for our wrong choices. Blame does nothing to speed up the recovery process. We can, however, change our own attitudes and actions that have perpetuated the suffering. Maturity comes as we take responsibility for our problems by giving those who have wronged us and by seeking forgiveness for our very own sins. Clyde, get down. Get over here. Thank you. There you go. You can get on my bag. Go on. Get up here. Just sit for a second. We only have a little bit to go. August 30th, out of Duck Dynasty. God alone satisfies. Keep our lives free from the love of money and be content with what you have, because God has said, "Never will I leave you, never will I forsake you." Out of Hebrews 13:5. In today's world, it is so easy to cover up or even ignore discontentment. Our culture tells us we need more, better, faster, newer, more. God calls us to be content with Him. Unlike the short-term things of this world, He will always be there for us. We long for something to fill the emptiness we feel, but the things we work to surround ourselves with are passing and can never fill our longing hearts. God alone can fill that longing with His bright and glorious light. Our prayer for today? Dear God, who provides, keep my eyes on you and not the next thing. I feel so empty, and I ask you to fill me with your love and light. Thank you, Linda. Okay, be blessed. I am.